This is Tele-Aviacion. I'm just driving in between San Salvador and La Union, and just reflecting again more news about the pandillas, las pandillas, and the incredibly inhumane circumstances for which they are being kept, as if most of them, of course, the Western world would have you believe that most of them are just young people, confused, having nothing to do with the gangs. The whole legal system is totally used against them. I'd just like to state that in proportion to the rough 70-odd people that were killed in March in one day as a result of the gangs in El Salvador, the percentage of that, if the United States went through a similar thing, the percentage would be right in the neighborhood of, considering there's 360 million people in the United States, 6.5 million people in El Salvador, the percentage, if you would take that percentage of the amount of people that were killed in one day, would be equivalent to just shy of 4,000 people if 4,000 people were killed in one day in the United States. Well, it just so happened such a thing did happen at the World Trade Center. Almost 4,000 or possibly over 4,000 people were killed. And what did we do as a result of that? Well, we went to war. It was actually I guess it was about a year later, but we went to war with Iraq, which had absolutely nothing to do with the bombing. That's how we deal with the situation when we're gonna try to get our pound of flesh out of the so-called perpetrators. That's how we dealt with it. In fact, we were in war in Iraq. We were in war in Afghanistan. We spent probably $4 or $5 trillion, destroyed the national debt, probably responsible for a lot of the problems we're having now as a result of that. Not to mention the untold amount of people that we killed, and still the repercussions of that are still going on. And we have the nerve to blame El Salvador, act as if we are somehow have the moral high ground on this particular situation. It's absolutely absurd. The world believes this. The world is absolutely absurd. But just to mention that contrast, and places like Al Jazeera, supposedly in the Middle East, having a Middle East perspective, yeah, nonsense. They just have a Western perspective. That's all they have. So just consider this the next time somebody tells you of the horrible things that were done in El Salvador as a result of incredible untold amounts of murders in proportionality, not to mention all the murders that have happened before and continue to take place little by little. It's a serious problem that nobody wants to have to deal with or admit is a problem. But again, if the Western world, if the United States were dealing with a problem of this magnitude, they just go to war and cause trillions in debt and kill thousands and thousands of innocent people. Anyway, I'm out for the day. Thought I would add that. Have a beautiful day. This is Tele-Aviacion, reporting live from El Salvador.